Hello everyone, and I just got back from a long week away on vacation, and I'm here to give you my review of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, because I was away for a while. I was in Los Angeles, and while I was there, I got to see Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but not just anywhere. In the freaking Red Chinese Theater in the Los Angeles Strip area. So that for me was a real highlight of my life, so it's like seeing a movie, any movie in that theater would be amazing. But to make it better is fundamentally this question: is Guardians of the Galaxy, in my view, deliver on what it needs to do? And in my opinion, it does it with flying colors. I had an absolute blast seeing this film. I had a freaking time of my life seeing this film. Okay. What is the main story about this movie of Guardians of the Galaxy 2? The main story is this. The group of the Guardians. Well, I remember when the first Guardians came out. I think I did my review on this. Holy shit! Back in 2014. I'm just gonna let that sink in. I've been doing these videos for as long as I've seen the first Guardians of the Galaxy back in 2014. And I made a video on this channel and I posted it. It's been almost 3 years since that happened. That's really remarkable. Like 200, 300 videos later, here I am making more videos. So, yes, that's really super fun and cool for me to really just kind of really let that sit in my head like, wow, I've been doing this for this long and I'm very happy. Of the results, and I loved this movie. I loved the character. The main story of itself is, Chris Pratt, plays Star-Lord once again in a group of Guardians of the Galaxy, and essentially, they run into a man named Ego, played by Kurt Russell, and it turns out that, no big spoiler here, he's his dad, and he wants to kind of reinvigorate him on so much stuff, catching up with him and all that great stuff. And there's a lot that happens in this movie, but I just want to condense it into like a less than 15-minute video here. And I am so happy to say that I loved this movie. Well, I loved the first Guardians. I thought, for me at least, the first Guardians is like a good top 5 of the Marvel movies. I would say, for me, Iron Man, Civil War, The Avengers, Guardians, and Captain America Winter Soldier are like my 5 favorites, including the first one. And I honestly gotta say, I may be a minority here, but I like this one a little bit more than the first. But everyone says the first one's so visual. I'm like, really? Like, when I think of the first Guardians of the Galaxy, I think of a lot of blues and purples. And when I think of this one, I think of a lot of greens and yellows and orange and pink and purple and blue. Like, I think of the whole fucking color palette here. Well, the first one, I just remember a lot of blue and purples, and it wasn't really that visually interesting for the most part. Like, it was, but it still was in more darker colors, like green, purple, and blue, where it never really was, like, bright, like having the fucking UV light in your face. But I thought this movie was so much more visually interesting. The effects are gorgeous. I love the effects. There's a couple of shots here and there that are kind of, some of the CG at times is a little bit noticeable. Okay, I will get on my little nitpicks here. I do think some of the visual effects at times are a little bit in my opinion, a little bit noticeable. And as much as fun and as engaging, as ridiculous as the side people, like side characters, like the people who are all painted gold and the scavengers, as fun as they were, some of them were a bit over the top. They were a bit. It's like, I understand they're a bunch of powers and stuff like that, but it's like, tone it down. It's almost I won't say cheesy, but it's almost getting like overbearing. Like, some are just going like right at it. I'm feeling like James Gunn said to them, it's like, you might just have the time of your life. Don't hold back, have fun. But it's like, holding them back would be weird. But it's like some of the side actors were just being so ridiculous. It was like, okay, let's kind of tone it down now, which is one of my more commendable things about the movie, because in my mind, it actually transitions. I can't say that properly. Transitions from the part of funnier moments to dramatic moments, and it does it in a way where I really felt the journey. It never really took me out of the experience. That's how, and not just that, but the fact that everyone was still being in character, everyone was still focusing on what was needed to be focused on, and all that. It's still so well done, and I really found myself literally on an emotional roller coaster in this movie. Some moments I was laughing hysterically. There's some moments where I was honestly a little bit tearing up. And I think, maybe it's shocking to say, but I actually did kind of tear up at one particular moment, which I'm not going to spoil. But damn, it's a shocking moment coming from Ego. And no, I probably won't make a spoiler video on this. But there's a lot of things that I want you to experience the film myself, me that's talking about it. Which is probably the best thing I can say about this movie. I don't have to say anything about it. All I'm going to say is to you, as soon as this video is over, however as long this video is, as soon as it's over, grab your wallet, grab your car keys, go to the theater, and watch it. Because I had a fucking ball of my time watching this movie. My back is itchy. Again, I just love the experience of this movie. So vivid, so fun, and the action scenes were great. Drax, I was so shocked to see how funny as hell Drax the Destroyer was, and Dave Bautista truly does, with his more straight-faced, nuanced approach, is like nothing gets past me type of vibe from him. Oh my god, there's so many moments that had me pissing myself laughing, and I loved it. It was so fun. I saw alongside my dad in the theater, and the whole this moment where it just, and of course it had this everyone erupting in laughter, and of course Baby Groot is friggin' adorable. Even Rocket himself, voiced by Bradley Cooper, which for everyone once again in this world, like Zoe Saldana, Vin Diesel, all these actors, Chris Pratt, Kurt Russell, oh shit, I forgot his name. The actor's name who plays Yondu, that's it, yes, Yondu. Michael Rooker, who plays Yondu, he was excellent. I loved him in this movie. I loved his relationship when everyone kind of split their way. It's like Yondu, Rocket, and Groot, who were captured by the scavengers, who kind of turned their back on Yondu. So just great stuff happens in this movie. So much stuff that happens. I just love it so much. Yeah, I just loved it. And I just loved the experience of it. I will say, whenever it kind of did go back to the golden characters, like, it was a little bit boring, but it was still focused. It was still interesting. I was like, okay, this is interesting. This is something here I do like. Hey, it was still interesting, even if it was a little bit boring. But overall, I just loved this movie. What I loved about it really is just where in the first film it was like this again. As much as I loved the first one, it was still kind of like, oh no, this big great villain played by who is running the accuser. It was still kind of typical. Okay, I will attack you, and if I win, and it's like the end of the universe type of thing. This one is more like it's more of like this group of misfits is being chased by raiders and pirates. And yet these people who kind of turned over from them, like, again, I'm not spoiling too much here, but it felt so much more calmer and so much unlike so much more any other like MC movie where it was like this pretty sharpish feeling. It's more of like a Pirates of the Caribbean movie where it's just this fun, cool, laid-back, swashbuckling feel to it. And I don't think I've had a movie feeling like that, not since the first Hobbit movie. Mainly because it wasn't too overly serious, but it wasn't overly hysterical. It had a great marriage of both. And in my opinion, most of the comedy worked. There was a lot of moments where I was just flat out dying in the theater. And yeah, I just love Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Again, so many effects aren't too great. Some of the side actors are kind of a bit too... I just remembered Sylvester Stallone. Again, I'm not telling you how much he gets screen time. Excuse me. All I'm going to say is that I really liked Sylvester Stallone in this movie. I thought he was great as well, in my opinion. And yeah, overall, I loved Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I had a blast with this movie. I'm very happy that for me, it delivered and it gave me the goods that I loved. And in the end, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I like it better than the first. I will openly state that without any remorse. I like it better. I love the first Guardians, but this one's even better. And better character moments, better story, better action. Yeah, there's no real villain to it, but I kind of like that. It's a bit of a breather. With so many lackluster villains in the MCU movies, you know, with the exception of Mads Mikkelsen in the Doctor Strange, which I do really like. I liked him in the movie. In Loki and Red Skull. For the most part, it's like, you know, the MCU movie villains aren't too great. And on this one, again, there's not really an ideal villain, but once you figure out what's like the real mastermind, what's going on, it makes sense, and I really did enjoy that for that factor. And overall, for me, yeah, I love Guardians of the Galaxy 2, everyone. And I'm going to give Guardians of the Galaxy 2 91%. Everyone, I really do hope you enjoy my review of the movie. As always, everyone, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with my review for King Arthur Legend of the Sword. Till then, everyone, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys till then. And as always, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka. I don't have a good singing voice. Oh well. Oh, by the way, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Have fun. Before I go, one last thing. Go see it. Just watch the fucking movie. If you haven't already, even if you have, see it. It's so damn worth it, and I just loved the experience of this movie. So yeah, thumbs up for me.